All right, guys, something a little bit different here. I got a two big mail calls here. I want to share with you guys, and I will get to opening them. And I don't know if I'll be taking pictures or video of everything, but I will document it and share it with you guys here in just a few. All right, here is what's in the box. As I open it here, that's just my list of items to let them know what's what here. But if you guys can already see what this is, um, I will continue to video and take pictures, and we'll get to the bottom of this box. All right, so this is what's inside the first box. That big box is what had all this stuff inside. So if you can already see now what is what here. I know the video quality looks like crap because the lighting is really bad in here. And a glass as well. So I will open up the big box, and no need for this, you can already see what that is. Two recipes, one for an Irish stout. If you guys can see that, I know the lighting is really bad, so it distorts the video quality, and a milk stout. And there is a cover that goes for this. And you have the paddle, you have the crimper for the beer bottle, the caps, the stirrer, the hydrometer, it's like a thermometer and stuff like that. And I will open this box and show you what's inside that one there. All right, guys, there you go. I just moved the stuff towards the other side, but that is the fermentation, the beer kit, everything that comes with it, to brew kit, to brew my beer. So this will be my first go, a milk stout and an Irish stout, and of course I got the craft to brew glass. And this here is the jacket that goes on that, you know, for like lighting, to allow not the light not to come in and to damage the beer. And yeah, it's just the jacket that goes over it, same shape and size of that. But that's what you have for the first box, and I will get to the second box in just a few seconds. All right, guys, so here is the other box, and you guys probably already recognize these. I did have these brand new, but just a few weeks ago, about a week or two ago, I think it was about a week ago, it was my father-in-law's birthday, and my wife didn't know what to get him. I said, hey, you know what, I got 3 aftershaves that are brand new, exactly like this, these exact 3, and I said, give him those and I'll just reorder the aftershaves. And I said, well, you know, why the hell not? You know, if I'm already there, I'll get some other ones that I was not curious, but some other ones I had recently tried that I really wanted to get the full size of. And these are them: the classic vanilla, the Virgin Island Bay rum, and the reserve. And there is the what the jacket looks like on the fermenter kit, just in case you want to see. And it does have a see-through here, so when you want to check it out and see if everything's going all right. So pretty cool. That is it, guys. Sorry for the dirty towels, but these are my these are like my work towels. Whenever when I used to do automotive and come home and shower and stuff, you know, sometimes they're, you know, being on the ground or whatever, and having oil and everything. Oil is very hard to get off, so these were my shower towels to make sure I didn't damage any of my other towels. And the reason why I have these towels here is because, you know, the whole COVID, you know, situation now. I put everything on the towels and sanitize them, and the stuff that I can't get wet or don't want to get wet, I leave them out for about 2 days, just so I can make sure that everything's okay. And but that's that. Hope you guys enjoyed. All right, guys, so we are in the bathroom after that video. So that video was recorded a few months back. That order, I actually placed that order back if I'm not mistaken, I think it was like April 16th or something. I'll post a picture of the of when I ordered that stuff. So that video was actually recorded some time ago. So now I want to do some other extra goodies that I recently inquired. So this will be an updated video that you're watching here versus the brewing kit and the aftershaves. So currently it is July 2nd. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the items here to see to show you guys what I recently acquired, like I said, and give me just a second. All right, guys. So I got all the products here off to the side. I didn't have enough room, so I had to make some room. So something that pretty cool that I really enjoyed. You guys know I love my hats, and I had to get this here. This is the Sterling snapback, and just wanted to get this out the way because I knew I was gonna forget. But really awesome hat. I'm really happy that I got that. And let's get into the rest. So quite a bit of time has gone by. You guys know I've been going through some situations, some personal family situations and issues and stuff like that. And I just haven't been up to doing videos as frequently as I used to. So a lot of this stuff is kind of backlogged, mail calls, if you will. Yeah, I just figured, I'd get into it here and start sharing the stuff that I've acquired over the time since I've been away. I know I've put up a few videos here and there, but not quite as many as I used to in the beginning. I was sent some pretty awesome gifts, and I'm gonna save. Let's just. I want to. For me, it's the best. Let's save the best for last. They're all great items. Don't get me wrong, but you'll see what I'm talking about once I show you what I want to show you. All right. So, without further ado, I picked up a few items some time ago, and like I said, just wasn't up to showing and sharing and telling, if you will. Let's get into it here. So I finally picked up the ESP shave soap, and this is the CK6 formula. And I have not used any of these items. I've mentioned before that I like to use all of my new products on video with my viewers, just to give that first time experience, the effect of the first time experience with you guys and share it with you guys. And I got the matching aftershave splash, and I do have the matching aftershaves jelly. I got a sample of that when I ordered my I think it's called like the Peregrino brush, that green that emerald green synthetic brush that he just came out with. So I'll be using that in the future. I also picked up finally Petrichor. I was told that this was discontinued. Every place that I searched for it at one point in time either only had the soap or the splash, didn't have both, but I didn't want to order them separately and having to pay double shipping. So finally got a hold of that, and man, it is absolutely lovely. I love dirty, earthy scents, and this is right up my alley. I'm really digging that. And I did pick up the matching aftershave splash. They had them both in stock, so brand new, and can't wait to use that there. And you guys know this scent right here is awesome. I did use a sample of this not too long ago. Oh, there you guys go. The little, that's what the inside is there. Get you guys a little dizzy there. And I also picked up been wanting. I've been hearing so many people talk about this, and I've been wanting to pick one up. Not only just because of the label, but because the scent's right up my alley. And yeah, everyone ranted and raved about this. So I picked up the Purely Skinful, and this is the number 2. What is it? Tobacconist. Is that how you pronounce that? I guess, yeah. But the label is just awesome. I really, really dig that label. Ever since I saw that, I've really wanted to pick that up. And it's like an earthy, greeny tobacco scent. Really, really awesome. Really dig that. And I also picked up the matching aftershave balm. There you go. I thought this was a splash at first, so I keep forgetting to look over that. I don't know if I did order a splash and I got a bomb instead, or maybe she doesn't make bombs. So that might have been my mistake. Okay, and some other items here was given to me. Like you kind of already tell, it's been a while. I got some items for Father's Day, and I got the Cremo matching set. If you guys know, I have the cream and the brush that they did for Christmas time, and I could not find the one with the matching aftershave balm, the solid cologne, and the shave cream. I couldn't find these anymore because they were sold out. They were discontinued. I don't know if you discontinued or they just didn't want to make them anymore or whatever. But this year around they didn't make them, so it was just a one-off, I guess. And I've been trying to get a hold of this. People are selling it in crazy prices, $60, $80. My wife found it at a very good, reasonable price, so she says. And so I'm really, really happy I got that for Father's Day, along with. She got me dark clove aftershave by Suavecito. There you have it. And I can't tell about the melt, so I'm hoping I'm in frame there. And then she got me the whiskey bar. And black amber. And that's what she got me for Father's Day, and some other things that I'm gonna be getting for Father's Day too. I just haven't gotten around to it. And I already know what that is, but nothing shade related. But let's get over here. Where do we go next? I got this Jim Combs from Jim Co Shaving Experience did a raffle a while back. I haven't watched the video. I have to go back and watch that. And let me ask you guys a favor. If anyone out there has done a video, tagging me in the video or mentioning in the video, and I haven't seen it, please forgive me. I apologize. I either I didn't know the video, or I haven't gotten around to watching it, or taking a look. I haven't even had a chance to answer all the comments. So I've been going through a lot, been working extremely, just working my fingers to the bone, like literally just working a lot of hours since everything that happened, with my pops and the company and everything, and been working a lot of hours, so I haven't had a time to catch up on any of the comments, let alone watch some of the videos. So if there is a video out there that you guys have mentioned me, tagged me, what have you, anything to do with me, myself, my family, or my pops, please link the video down below. It might not even be a wet shaver I know of that maybe I inspired him to start a channel or what have you. Please link any information down below so I can watch those videos. But yeah, so Jim Combs over at Jim Co Shaving Experience, or Shaving, Jim Co Shaving, did a raffle or giveaway, and one of the winners was Flash Boredom. Flash Boredom said he wanted to send this soap over to me, and I got it in the mail some time ago. I just haven't gotten around to doing it. But this is from this Loose Screw, and really awesome dude. Rick Neiman is the man behind this soap. So go on over and check out Rick's channel, Loose Screw, and check out Jim Co's channel, Jim Co Shaving Experiences. Jim Co Shaving. I could have sworn it was experiences before, but there you go. There you have it. Also, sorry, it's kind of warm here, guys, and I was sent I was sent a message from my brother Reed, and he asked if there was a particular scent I wanted to try out. I gave him a few scents. One of the scents included the Healers scent from some Zingari man, and I guess he had an extra puck, and he sent me the full size puck, brand new. Really awesome. Reed has a channel also on YouTube, and he's under Shave Cave. So also brand new. These are all brand new soaps, and it's hard to describe the scent. It's very sweet, almost candy-ish, like a cotton candy, or like a tart kind of, like yeah, just like a tart scent, like that those straws, the powder candy straws. That's what that smells like there. And he also sent the matching aftershave balm in the glass bottle there, the frosted glass bottle. So really awesome. So thank you very much, Reed, for that. Really appreciate it, brother. And he also sent over Soap of the Gods Recovery. There you have it. And this also is a sweet scent. If you guys don't know Reed Shave Cave, he likes really gourmand scents, or gourmand scents, and myself not too much. The sweet stuff is something I don't really have much of, but I can't wait to try this stuff out. It smells really good. So there you have it. Can't wait. So thank you very much again, brother. Very much appreciated. Give me a second, guys. Hey, sorry guys, I almost forgot to add this in the video, so I actually don't know where I'm gonna put it, either in the beginning, middle, or the end. But this little clip here, I almost forgot to include. So this is not really part of. I don't know if you can consider it a mail call, because they're items that were sent over as a loan for me to try out. So I thought I would include this, and I wanted to include it, and I almost forgot to. So a buddy of mine, Rodney McAlpin, or those of you guys who know him on YouTube as Cap7597, so go and check him out as well. He sent over some old school razors because we got on a chat the other day or a while back, and we were discussing old school vintage razors, and he sent over some for me to try out. So I do not know or remember all the names of all these razors, but as I use them on video, I will go into more details. So if you already know what they are just by looking at them, comment down below the minute mark of what razor came up, and let me know what they are. I'll be really interested to find out. Here is another one here. A few of them are, or all of them are actually SE blades, SE blade razors. This one I do remember is the Flying Wing, if I'm not mistaken, or the G-Bar, I believe. So I will go into more in-depth information when I use them, like date codes and what have you. But like I said, if you do know what these are, chime down below what they are. Cap knows what these are. So Cap, if you're watching, if you could put down in the minute marks what they are, that'll be helpful too. So he sent some in their actual boxes, so you can just, it's cool to see the details of the history and how old they are. So there you have it. I don't want to drop the razor, but it's cool to see what they came in. And there you have it there. Yeah, Cap is very, very in tune to what these razors are. He's got very good knowledge and history of these razors. So some of these razors I'll be using in the future. But man, I got tons of videos to get through. It's not even funny. Here's another one. So it's pretty cool to see, like I said, how they came in their original cases. If I'm a little too forward to one side, it's because I can't see around the mount. So I'm trying to get around it. It's got this little blade case with the original blades, I believe, in there. Let's see what we have in there. These are the blades that are in there. So pretty cool to see a little touch of history there. Okay. The next one is this one here. They show their time. So it's pretty cool to see that. There you have it there. This is the Schick with its injector inside. You guys can see that. Never tried a Schick before, single age, so I can't wait to give this a run out. And he also threw in some blades for me to try, because some of these blades, or some of these razors can use these blades. And one of them being this one here, and this one he actually said I could keep. And this is the one where you can de-spine these razors here. You can de-spine them, take the spines off, and use them in this razor along with those feather blades. So pretty cool. The feather blades or the Valet auto strap blades work in this. So that is that. So sorry I forgot to include this part, this little video clip in the video, but that is it, guys. So I will now return you guys to the original recording of this video. All right, how to make a little extra room here. So I was contacted by Chris Bailey, IMCDB, and he said, if you guys remember the raffle they were doing to help raise money for the GoFundMe for my father's funeral service, There was a lot of guys who had entered into the drawing, into the raffles, and I did see a few guys on some of the live chats that said if I win, give my prizes to Manny. I thought that was really cool. I really appreciated that. I wasn't expecting anything in return, or I didn't expect anything due to the situation of my father. Not at all. Never even expected anything like that. But I thought it was pretty cool when I saw some of those comments on there. Actually, so one of the winners actually got a hold of Chris and says, "Hey, want my items to go to Manny," and man, I really appreciate that. So. I don't know how to pronounce his name. I do have it written here. His first name is Guy. I don't know if it's Gavil. My pronunciation, my reading sucks really bad, but it's Gavelle. And he was one of the winners, and he won some Talbot shave soaps, and man, I was really, really excited. I couldn't believe it. Chad Irish actually sent me a nice letter. You know, hey, I hope that these find you well. And I misplaced the letter. I wish I didn't misplace it. I put it somewhere and I don't remember where I put it. So I really wanted to share that letter with you guys. But thank you again very much, Chad Irish. I really appreciate it. So here's the first soap here. And man, all these soaps are right up my alley. This has a very like earthy. This stuff is like earthy. It's got a like wet rock, damp earth, salty air. Awesome scent. I don't know how to describe it, but man, I love this scent. But there you have it there. So that's one. He sent some others. He sent Winter Refraction. And this also is a nice earthy scent. Really dig this scent. That's what it looks like there. This has like a piney, like peanuts, like walnuts. It smells like almost like something you would smell around Christmas time, given the winter. I don't know if that's the whole thing behind it, but really, really dig it. Really dig it. Awesome scent. Can't wait to use that. And the next one is, yes, there's a next one. It's called Grace. And I was told by a buddy of mine that this was made for Chad Irish's wife. I guess this is one of her favorite scents. And man, it is beautiful. It is very lovely. I guess that's one of her favorite perfumes. I might have said cologne, sorry. Perfumes, but man, this is a... I can see this being a unisex scent. I really, really, really dig this scent. Awesome. So that's what we have there from Guy. And like I said, save the best for last. I could not believe when I saw this, when I opened up the box and I started opening the packages. There was something very heavy in it. It caught my attention. I've always wanted one. I could not afford one. And I have picked one up and seen this in person, but like I said, I couldn't afford it. So when I saw some of the emblems and what I was looking at, I already knew what it was, and I could not believe it. And I kind of knew what it was because they had talked about this item being in the raffle. And without further ado, like I said, save the best for last. A raw shaving razor. Yes, this is the real deal. If you guys don't know about this razor, you should get on the internet and educate yourself on this, because man, oh man, this is crazy. There are two versions of this. Well, there are two versions of this exact razor. There's a few of them actually, but they come in a like a gift set. This looks like a gift set when I show it to you, but the actual gift set comes like with the razor stand, and I think that one runs like $500 or something like that. And this one's right up there. This one's right up there. So took the sleeve off. That's what the box looks like there. It's a really, really nice, elegant looking box. There you have it. And then you take the box off here, the top, and then you have a little raw razor card, explaining some information there. And then it flips open here. And I gotta put this down, so, or I'll try to do it up here. And that's what that looks like there. The lid comes down here. And I will pull this out. And there you have it. Set this off to the side. And this is the gorgeous box here. Coffin, I guess you could say. A nice razor coffin. And there's a raw shaving symbol, RS. Really, really awesome looking box, man. And it opens, splits in the middle with magnetic to greet you with a really awesome razor there. It's embroidered, engraved there on both ends. I got my fingerprints all over it, but it's really nice. Then you take off this, try to do this without dropping anything. You can take off this case. And in there are the lubricating strips. So if you guys don't know, like I said about this razor, it's got lubricating strips to make the shave slicker than your normal razor head, and that's what they look like there. So this razor runs about $300, like for $400, like I think it was like $380 or something like that. But it is a four-piece razor, because this cap comes off the lubricating strip, and then the bottom cap, and then try to take this out here. It's hard to do it with one hand. Give me a sec. Okay, so you take off that next lubricating strip and then the top cap. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. There you have it. So there's a razor. Hopefully you guys were able to see that, because it's hard to do it on camera like this. So I will put it back in its holder there, and then you take this out here. There you have it, and that's what the bottom looks like there once they're pulled out. And there you have that there. Mirror finish, pretty cool. And then they just pop open there, and then you got your next sets. Hopefully I don't drop them all out. Your next sets. So on the website it talks about I forgot what it said. You got like 30 days, 30 days, 30 days or 90 days um, of constant use if you use it every day, which all my razors that I have in rotation, I mean, I won't use that every single day. This will be more like an elegant shave, you know, a very special occasion kind of shave that I'll pull this out. But sadly, this razor is no longer in production, so it is a very, very limited edition item. So a lot of people will probably say, well, where are you going to get more? You know what? I'm not even worried. I'm not even concerned because I actually saw a video where you can use this without the lubricating strips. So I'm not really concerned about that. But in all regards, anyways, I've actually been told by other people that it lasts quite a long time. So I'm not even worried about that. So I'll go ahead and put this away, and that will conclude my crazy epic mail call. I think this is one of the pretty craziest mail calls I've had as of yet on my channel. So if you guys like what you see, please like, favorite, share, and subscribe, guys. And thanks for watching. Thanks to Jim Combs. Thanks, Chris. Thanks, Guy Gavil. Gavler. I don't know how you pronounce the last name. Forgive me. And Flash Boredom. Thank you very much as well. Tim Delaney also. The Scented Soldier, if I'm not mistaken, for also helping start that GoFundMe raffle and everything, along with Chris Bailey, I am CDB. So thank you guys also very much, especially for all you guys who participated in that raffle to help me and my father and family out with the funeral services. But that's what we have here, guys. I will do my best to start putting out some more videos a little bit more frequently. Again, forgive me forgive me for my absence, but things have been a little bit rocky, and I have been quite busy. So again, if you guys like what you see, please like, favorite, share, and subscribe. I will catch y'all on the next video. Later, guys.